just dead. Everywhere around here is just silent.
Hello guys and welcome to Venice. We just got here to the Ghost. It's been a weird experience flying out here this morning, hasn't it?
Yeah, really, I don't know, it's kind of a bit weird, wasn't it?
So obviously there's the coronavirus outbreak in a couple of towns near Venice, by near like 50 miles away. They're on lockdown, but it's because of that loads of people have cancelled their flights and holidays. So the flight was fully booked when you booked it, what, like a week and a half ago or 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, there were like 2 or 3 seats left, so...
It was a last minute holiday.
Yeah.
We booked like seats on the opposite ends of the plane. There maybe 50 people got on a plane that can hold 300 people. So, yeah, it was like really, really
I don't
empty.
think it was 300, but like 150 people.
Alright, whatever. But yeah, and then when we landed at the airport, they checked our temperature to make sure we weren't infected with people wearing masks. But the airport was dead. There was no one in there to even catch anything off if you wanted to. Like, it was so sparse. Nobody was going in outgoing flights at all. Like, there was no one going outgoing. It was just all people coming in. Our flight, that was it. And then we got the boat from...
The boat was good.
Yeah, it was a nice little trip from the airport to here. So boat shuttle, and then we're going to go and explore. Because we've got all day.
Even walking through all of Venice is just really quiet, but it's really pretty.
It's really we're gonna get lots of shots and stuff. Go to some cool places, eat some cool food. We're about to pop to the local co-op around the corner to get some stuff to meal prep. I'll record that tomorrow morning because I'm actually being serious. I'm going to take some meal preps around with me, so I don't end up eating too much fucking pizza and pasta because that will happen. But let's give you a tour of the place. So we start in the bedroom. It's quite a nice, like the last Airbnb place we went. The bed was not good quality, but it was like proper IKEA. It squeaks a lot.
You make it sound like we were up to something.
Well, there's these odd masks on the walls, the carnival masks. There's more over there. The kitchen's a bit small, and it's all it's got is some hobs and 2 like little frying pans in here. But I'm just going to make deal and just pan fry some chicken breasts or some low-fat beef mince, which is fine. And then we've just got, that's it really, a fridge freezer. I guess we can chuck some stuff in there. Come down here, and we've got like a nice little dining table with
bubbly.
a little bit bubbly. And then around the corner we have the bathroom, which is just pretty standard really, with a bidet, decent-ish shower. And that's it. This place was only £40 a night, and so many places got cancelled last minute, and there's nobody really around, so it's going to be interesting to see, well, we're going to one of the technically busiest places in a minute, so we'll see how busy it actually is there. But yeah, this is going to be a fun holiday. I'm excited. Okay, so the end of our first day in Venice, and I'm trying to do some meal prep in this tiny little kitchen. We're getting it going here, so just to show you what I had to work with. We had to chop up stuff on this, which is placed weirdly above this step, so when you're on here, you're about a million miles above the table. These cabinets are just in the worst possible positions, you can't get anything there. We've got one frying pan to deal with, so I decided to keep it simple, keep it Italian. Just using some chicken breast, one red pepper, and we're going to chuck in some pesto sauce. Easy peasy. Then we're also going to add in some fresh pasta for Amy's one, as you know, we're in Italy, why not boil up some fresh pasta. And yeah, so basically we've got like 600 odd grams of chicken in there, bit of pesto sauce, one red pepper, clean, you know, just meat basically. It's difficult to actually get enough meat out here, I found. A lot of the restaurants and stuff, and the places, a lot of pastries and things like that, there's nowhere you can actually really get just a lump of meat, really. It's kind of difficult. So prepping this, putting it on Tupperware boxes, taking it out for the next 2 days. Breakfast we're going to have fairly clean, maybe like one pastry. Lunches and dinners are going to be chicken or like grill restaurants, meat restaurants out. She's going to have other stuff, but I'm going to stick to meats and fishes basically. And this is the finished product. So I'm plating myself up a little bit now because I haven't really managed to get any meat in today. We've got like 600 grams of chicken breast in here. So I'm normally eating 400 grams a day. So 300 grams a day across these two. Chuck them in the Tupperware box, can take them out with me, and we'll just try and eat clean elsewhere we're out and about. This just makes it a lot easier, and then this is going to really fill me up, just pure meat. So yeah, I'm taking things seriously. We're only away 3 days, then I'm back on training really hard when I get back on Sunday. We have legs and cardio on top. I'm now adding legs with cardio in on leg days as well. But yeah, you know, you can cook up stuff while you're away. That's why we get Airbnb places. All you need is a hob, and you can still manage to cook at least something up that's a bit better than what you're able to get in restaurants or pre-made in shops. Okay guys, so we're back from Venice, and we very almost got quarantined in Italy, which would have been an absolute disaster, but we're going to get to that in a minute. First we're going to talk about like what the holiday was like a bit more. So Venice wasn't really what we expected, especially with how quiet it was when we landed and everything. Like,
I mean, it probably isn't normally like that, but it was very, I've heard from other people who go in summer that it can get quite hot and crowded, obviously because it's like peak tourist time, but going in sort of March time. Yeah, and I can remember the month then.
We were lucky to get some sun. It was actually really like warm the second 2 days. But essentially I didn't realise how many shops Venice had. Like there's sort of a main high street that goes all the way around a few of the separate islands. And on those is like loads of designer shops, because obviously Italy's known for its like designer brands.
Yeah.
But also there's a lot of these glassware shops. So yeah, we got ourselves some Murano glass, and I'll show you video clips of like the glass stores. But these were everywhere, and especially hand-blown Venetian glass from like an island.
I think it's north of...
Yeah, north of Venice. Like literally you can see it by eye, it's quite close.
You can get a boat there as well if you want. I think they have a glass museum, but it wasn't open when we went.
No, so all the museums and everything was shut, so we just had to wander around. But it was nice just wandering around looking at things. But I'll show you some of the Murano glass we got.
Yeah.
Or one piece for our flat. So we got ourselves this really nice thing. We just thought it was cute. There were also lots of like gondolas with cats on and stuff. So we got a few of these. They're only 10 euros a piece, simply because all the shops were doing like sales. Like people were actually coming out the stores and being like 50% off because of the dire situation. Like their tourism has been absolutely ruined.
I think that one started off at 25 euros and we got it to 10.
Yeah, like they were doing massive discounts. So. The gondola rides are normally 80 euros and they were going down to charging 20 euros for them because people just weren't there to get on them. Then like every shop was doing discounts. I felt quite bad really, didn't we? Because of...
Yeah, and a lot of the people were coming out and going, oh, we'll give you discounted price on the stuff, because obviously just
they need to make some money.
In, yeah.
Oh, another thing, like every restaurant we went to, we were the only people in there, even at peak times. So we went to one at like 8 or 9 p.m. This really nice steak place that's normally packed, and us and one other couple were in there, and that was it. And then another family came in, and and on the first night we were literally in the restaurant by ourselves the entire time. Nobody else came in at all.
Yeah.
It was quite surreal, really. But yeah, so with the quarantine and everything, which is the interesting bit, So we were one of the last flights to actually get out of Italy. We had no idea that the quarantine thing was happening. So we left on Sunday morning. Our flight was at 9:45, and apparently that day they decided to quarantine the entire country. So your mum's friends have been stuck in like a town in Italy, aren't
Yeah,
they?
they're skiing in North Italy. They got moved to a resort that was still going to be open, but then they even shut that after a day and said we're sending you home. So
Have they actually been able to get back?
they've said you're going home now or you're staying basically.
Right.
So
and
they
basically
chose to leave.
we called 111 when we got back. So we were lucky that we didn't get that problem because we would have had to spend an extra week. 'Cause I think they cancelled a lot of flights and stuff. So yeah, we called 111 when we got back, which is a number to like check for symptoms and whatever. And because you've not been allowed back to work, have you, because of it?
Yes, they won't let me back in the office, obviously, just in case I give it to people.
Yeah.
Because you don't know whether you've got it unless for the first couple of weeks, isn't it?
Yeah.
Symptoms don't show up sometimes.
So basically, we've asked for a blood test from 111 to check that to make sure we don't have it, so that you could go back. Luckily, you've been able to work from home, so it's not been too bad.
Yeah.
But like, imagine if some people got jobs and they've been told to self-isolate and can't go to work for 2 weeks. That's a long time to not get paid. Like a lot of people, a lot of people won't be able to cope with that. But yeah, we've been lucky on that front, and we got out just in time. So the next video will probably be telling you whether we've been infected or not. It'd be interesting to see, but I'm sure we're fine. Like, is there a lot of media scare going over the top? Like, people have been panicked buying fucking toilet roll. Is that because the coronavirus gives you the shits? I don't know.
No, I don't think it does. I think that's just people worrying that they're going to be isolated and not have toilet roll.
What? Use a towel and chuck it in the washing machine if it's that desperate.
I wonder when you get like an online shop what they're going to replace toilet roll with.
Yeah. Oh yeah, so we've done an online shop as well, but if the delivery time's going to take 3 days to get here. So we just tell them to make do with the food. We did some shopping on the way back because we didn't realise we were even supposed to just keep ourselves inside.
No, we like strolled through at the airport, got on a coach to get to Braintree.
Yeah.
Did some shopping in Tesco, then got home.
Yes.
And it's not till then when I called like the helpline that they were like, oh, you need to self-isolate.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know how, but yeah, so I've been having to do like home workouts. So, but so we'll see what happens anyway. Once the blood test comes through, everything can go back to normal, but I'm still training inside, just doing my own stuff with, yeah, we'll get to that anyway. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm sure we're fine.
Yeah.
Say that now. I'm sure we're fine.
It was a ghost town there and the airport was quiet.
Yeah,
so.
we used hand sanitizer, we were careful. The airport, which is where you're most likely to get it, there was no one around. Like, I'll put video footage, there was just nobody about. So the odds we've got it off anybody are so low. But yeah, that's just how it went. It was still probably made the holiday more exciting, to be honest.
Yeah.
And more enjoyable, that there's just not crowding everywhere. So yeah, I would
got some sunny days too.
We did, we really did. I actually got like a bit of brown, or red. But yeah, I recommend Venice. It's a really nice city to go and visit, especially before it sinks. So check it out for sure. It's quite expensive, but you know, I think it's definitely worth it.
Not too bad. £200 for flights and $120 for Airbnb.
That more in the. I'm more talking about like the food.
When you get there,
So I'd say it's kind of London prices for food and drink. Maybe a bit less.
We spent €90
on 1 meal.
On 1 meal.
But it was a fucking massive tomahawk steak. So
yeah.
But generally, like, you can expect, if you're getting a 2-course meal, you can expect to pay €30 each for a meal out. That's not including drinks either. So it's fairly steep, but then that's how they make money in that sort of place. Yeah, great place to go and see, and hopefully we're not going to die of some horrible disease. But yeah, we'll catch you next time. For now, see you later.
See ya. I'm not doing that.
Oh, why?